Yes, we're ready. Hey! And welcome to the Landlord Tenant Show with Miss Rindy and Miss Keita. And today's topic, we're going to talk about tiny houses. Are they worth buying? We're going to figure out, like, the expenses associated with it, and we're just going to have that little discussion because I'm going to give you something I saw on Yahoo Finance. Because there's things I guess they don't talk about. Now, me personally, tiny houses, I feel a little claustrophobic, just the thought. So I can see myself hyperventilating in the space. Oh, I can't breathe. Okay, I'm kidding. Not really. But seriously, I feel some anxiety. When it comes to a tiny house, I need some space. Don't you feel like you need some space? Randy, don't you feel like you need some space?
It depends.
Depends on what?
You know, people life change.
I get that.
A lot of people minimalize their lives. And they said, instead of 100 pair of shoes, I'm going to do 3. Instead of 2 big totes and drawers worth of panties and bras, I'm going to do 7. That's it.
7?
Yep. I'm going to do 7 pair. Probably 8 because I'm going to need a pair while I'm washing the other ones on the weekend. Or accidental pair, you know.
Otherwise, your ass out.
Free ball.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist it.
Free balling.
Oh, walking around BAN.
Feeling like you're naked under your clothes, like.
Well, wear that T-shirt with nothing up under it.
Breezy.
You know what? Somebody, what was that? Michael Basin was talking about women who don't wear underwear, I guess at night, at bedtime. That was just something I saw on Instagram. And he was like, y'all really don't wear underwear at night? Like,
no.
We like it to breathe?
Yeah. You can't have that thing all closed up all day, every day.
And for married people, or your significant others, it's a B&E. Do you know what a B&E stand for? Breaking and entering. But I'm going to leave that alone. Anywho, we're on something today. I don't know what it is yet, but we on something today.
Ricola.
She's on Ricola. Not me. Ricola. Okay. So, anyway, the 11 hidden costs of buying a tiny house that no one is talking about. Now, me personally, and I think a lot of people probably think this way, just my assumption, but for me, I would think a tiny house, since it's tiny, it shouldn't cost that much. I would think.
That's why they can't afford nothing else.
Yeah, I would think it should be cheaper. I mean, you know, it should be a means to where you can get a loan, and it should be on the same lines as buying like a manufactured home, unless it's double wide. Because you know, double wide probably got.
That's not true.
It's not true.
No, because motor homes are expensive too.
That's what I'm saying. Unless it's double wide, will be more expensive. Regular ones expensive too?
Yes, there ain't no give me $5,000. $5,000 gonna look like a
closet.
This is
a walk-in closet.
That you can't even spend $5,000 on the one that don't have a window. You know, the one that you just attach in the back and you put your stuff in there.
Not the what they call them things. I can't think today. I know what you're talking about because they're metal.
Yeah.
The metal trailers. It's like a trailer.
It just got a bed back there.
And people are designing those. I'm gonna leave that alone too. I need a window. I need some sun.
I'm gonna make me a house out of some of them things.
Carve you out a window.
Some things. Crates.
Yeah, but I guess if you need to move, all you need to do is rent a semi. a semi truck.
Pick that up, take it to the other side.
I need to move to another state. So, anyway, so to avoid wasting money, let me tell you what they say on here. You have to worry about expensive building materials. Now, a lot of these tiny homes are built on land, you know, from the ground up or whatever. And if you're able to find that land, that's fine. However, you still gonna pay for the materials, which ain't cheap. And we all know that, especially during the pandemic, everything started going up. The hot water tank and things of that nature. And think about it, you can't even buy the appliances that you need to in order to fit in the tiny house. Why? Because it won't fit. How that work? So now I got to give me.
You got to get the little apartment style appliances.
So, and it's not a knock to anybody who's short, but it's like I got to get little people stuff. Like I got.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
Hence why I feel a little claustrophobic. But I'm gonna leave that there. So, you got to purchase the land, which is a whole nother deal because now land is more expensive. Unless you go to landmodo.com. So landmodo.com. You can actually purchase land. You got to get somebody to kind of survey the land for you. But you can actually put a couple of $100 down. I'm giving you a tip. It may not be in Michigan though, just a FYI. Just saying. So you may have to pay for the cost of towing this mobile home because, you know, it's not necessarily grounded unless you building it from the ground up, and I doubt if it has a basement. Again, claustrophobic. Ugh. Then it says the wear and tear when moving the house. Now, some of these houses probably depreciate, and it's probably based on how many times it's been moved. And think about it. If it doesn't have that type of value, why would you invest in that? I don't know. Utilities are still the same. It's not like you're paying anything more or less. For the most part, maybe for the space. Where is that? Where we at? Oh, story continues. Homeowners versus RV insurance. Get some insurance on it because you're going to need something to cover it. But that doesn't necessarily mean, again, that you're going to be paying less money. Because it still costs to rebuild if a fire occurs or, you know, somehow it gets destroyed. Loans. Now, some mortgage companies don't even do any loans for less than $40,000. I think $40,000 is pushing it. I want to say they want to start at $50,000. Mm-hmm. So I've seen them where they've done $40,000, but that's like the lowest I've ever seen. I've never seen none for like $20,000 or $30,000, $35,000. With that, you might want to try a hard money lender, and then that's risky in itself. Let's see. I talked about depreciation. Again, the smaller appliances, and then you may have to pay for storage units just in case you got a lot of stuff. So if you're moving into a tiny house, you know you're going to have to seriously downsize. Like she was saying, you know, people could be minimalists and just buy 8 pair of underwear. The 8 pairs one washing day. So I mean, there's something to consider. And, you know, you might, matter of fact, and I don't know if you can use that. You can get one of those. Have you seen one of those? It's one of those homemade, I'm calling it homemade, but it's one of those electric washing machines that you plug up, you push it down, but you pull it out and you put your stuff in, add the water and all the other stuff. It goes, and it's just this little thing. It probably can do like a small load, like underwear and socks. Probably 2 shirts, jeans, pants, towels, maybe about 3 of them. Washcloths for sure. No comforters, sheets, none of that. Bed sheets, all that. You're not gonna do that in that little thing. And they got it on, I want to say Amazon, and then that site I'll be seeing all the time called Temu, T-E-M-U. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it if you're looking at a YouTube channel, because I done seen it plenty of times. But anywho, the storage unit, like I was saying, and then that's pretty much the bottom line. So a lot of y'all, I don't know, if you thought about getting a tiny house, do you think it's worth purchasing? Or should you really just save your money, get that 3% for FHA loan or 20% for a conventional loan for a regular house? I personally would rather have the house. The tiny house, like I said, it gives me anxiety by the thoughts. I think, yeah. What are your thoughts?
If you're the type of person that just like don't socialize with family and friends, you just want somewhere where you could just go and be you. That's perfect.
Okay.
I mean, you have no kids, no grandkids. It's just you. And everything you do outside you do somewhere else. I mean, think about it. People live in dorms. I could do a tiny house before I can do a studio. I'm just saying. Yeah. Have you been in the studio?
I've been in the studio, but I would rather do the studio before I do the tiny house. See, that's what we different. First of all, there's a height difference between us two.
Is it?
Idiot. Oh, did you just do that? No, but real talk, I don't know. I can't. I would do a studio before I do a tiny house. I would do a studio. I would do a studio.
Maybe because I'm a little person.
She is one.
I would do a tiny house. I really would. I would do a tiny house because I don't have company anyway. So.
You do have company.
No, I don't.
Well, she got churn.
If it was just me, just me, I would definitely do a tiny house.
Okay.
Because I'm a personal type person. You know, like, oh, I like little cute stuff. So like, oh, my little cute bathroom. Hee hee. Oh, my little cute stove. Grocery shopping every week because you know you have to.
Have
like
a 2-eye stove.
They have 4-eye stoves. They are very slim and little.
Again.
But it's 4 eyes and it still have an oven. All right?
2 eyes.
I have to have a little video air fryer. Yeah. They got the little one. You seen the little one?
Hence why I'll be in the studio apartment.
Girl, the studio apartment is, first of all, at least in the tiny home, your bedroom is separated from your living room.
But if it's just you,
I still don't. If I want to sit in the living room and read a book or something, I don't want to see my bed.
You don't have to see your bed. It could be a pull-out.
No, I ain't sleeping on that. And you know, now you trying to make my life uncomfortable.
Or no, it could be one of the ones that lift up and then they come down. It's so many different ways to have a bed now. So I mean, you know.
No, I'm very traditional
when
when it come down to my bedding.
Okay.
You know that. I gotta be all over that boy and feel comfortable and safe.
And she hasn't been in the senior citizen home.
And don't plan on being in one. Nope.
My aunt, so hers is like a studio. And she literally got 2 eyes for a stove. I don't think she can have too much. I think she has a microwave. And I don't think she has an oven though. But the way it goes, like you come in, there's the closet, then there's a kitchen. Like I said, 2 eyes for a stove. Then it's right there. Here's your TV. Here's your stand for the TV.
Yeah, but they have a bedroom.
Right, but her bed is like right there in front of TV, and then her bathroom is off from where her bed is. But the bed goes like around a corner, even though it's sitting right in front of where the TV is. It's like a hall initially, where it's just the kitchen portion, and then you don't see the bed until you see the corner.
I'm not
of
doing
the wall.
both unless I'm in jail.
She said jail.
I would have to be in prison. Oh, my bed, my TV, everything is right there. Like, no, because sometimes if that's the case, that's gonna make me a very lazy individual. Yeah. I'm gonna come in and be like, shower, bed. Everything I do in the bed, on the computer, in the bed, watching TV in the bed, eating in the bed.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think if she had like a little kitchenette area. I don't think she did. I don't think she did.
see?
If she did have like like it wasn't really literally nowhere to really sit. So
Yeah.
it was, she had like a chair in a corner that's next to the TV, stand by the window or whatever. But it was,
in our building,
probably was maybe 400 square feet. That, it was small.
in one of the buildings that I manage,
Mm-hmm.
there's 3 studios. And every time I show somebody a studio, and they be so happy with it or whatever, it'd be a single person either leaving home for the first time, or just becoming an adult, or a guy that's like, hey, it's just me. You like,
well, I gotta
because that's how they be acting.
like
with
mush
you.
mouth.
That's how they be acting. When they want to be like, hey, it's just me. You like, okay, like whatever you do, sir, is your business.
Right.
Okay. Your girlfriend come over and she got to sit on the couch and look at your bed like, why you ain't make the bed up?
We don't talk about.
Or you like ready to get over there in that bed? She like,
but the TV right there.
yeah. So it's like, so you already know that's your ending point over there.
Well, at least they got their own place. You gotta,
gonna be
gotta
like,
make them
yeah.
some kind of way,
You say what?
I mean, at least it's their own place.
I ain't mad at them.
Yeah.
That's just not something that I would do. A studio. No.
Right.
I just wouldn't do it. And I'm gonna tell you why. If the studio, we finna play a number game. If the studio is 800.
we in Michigan, so look, I got snot issues and she got cough issues. So
Listen.
excuse us, because Lord knows.
Listen, if the studio is 800
Mm-hmm.
in a 1-bedroom,
If
it's
800.
850.
Oh, you talking about price? Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Pay that extra $50.
pay $50 more for some privacy.
Now I agree
Because a
with
lot
that.
of these guys be having kids and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, the kids come over on the weekend and sleep where? And sleep where?
On the floor.
You making a pallet for them?
Yep. Keep it natural. They got to be grounded. You got to be grounded.
Listen here. Listen here.
Just
I'm
saying.
not living in no studio. I'm not doing it. That's claustrophobic to me. I have to have a separation. Like, I have to have a separation. That's like putting my kitchen and everything in my bedroom. Like,
Well,
I might as well use the bathroom and cook at the same time. Like,
so wait a minute. I guess I've got a misunderstanding about a studio because
well,
some
a
of the
studio is the living room and the bedroom is the same room.
Right, I get
Everything
that part.
else is separate. The bathroom
That's what
is
I'm saying. I'm
separate.
like, what you talking
And
about?
the
Thinking right
kitchen
here.
is separate.
Like, I gotta put my toe over here.
But it's just like right there.
Change the channel, What are you doing?
It just seemed like it's right there. Like when I take somebody to see a studio, it's like
It's too much for you.
it's no reason for me to walk you around this apartment.
Because it's right there.
It's right there. Like I just stand at the door like
Because it's right there.
yep, that's the kitchen you just passed.
Did you see the living? Did you see the dining area?
Ain't no dining area. This is the kitchen, and as you can see, it's very spacious.
For a dinette
So
set.
you can put a 2-seater or something right here.
Yeah.
You know, some of our studios have like, the extra countertop where you can
The
put
bar stools.
bar stools. Yeah. I would have to have a TV or something on the wall. Just sitting there looking at the wall, eating my food like a mirror or something. Like
you need something.
I need something right there.
I could.
When I get my building, pinky in the air, babe. Yep, and I'm gonna be quick to put people out. Very quick. I'm gonna be just like I used to.
Here we go. Pay your rent.
Pay your rent. I just did an eviction, and baby,
yeah, we were talking about that.
people move out. They just did an eviction on this lady for the tiny home. If we not flipping the script, and
that's
it wasn't good. It was on the news. It was on the news. I'm sure you all saw it. You know, the older lady that got through out, and everybody was standing outside like they was almost kumbaya. And they had even built barricades. Them people knocked them barricades down. Don't play with the bailiffs. Okay? They are the police. They have a right to kill you, shoot you, defend themselves. You know, while you all like, you ain't put me out of nowhere. Yeah, I am. Matter of fact, the judge been put you out. I'm here to throw you out. Yeah. Because when the bailiffs is called, that means it's serious. You know what I'm saying? That means your disrespectful self didn't leave with no dignity.
Yeah, because it's embarrassing.
And so many people, I don't know why people wait. Why do you wait? If anybody is watching this, when you watch this, leave me an answer. Why do people wait on the bailiff? If you was gonna wait on the bailiff, let me tell you how to wait on the bailiff. Pack up everything. Pack up everything. Put it in the front room. In boxes. Labeled. So when they take all your stuff out and put it in a dumpster, guess what? You could just take it out the dumpster and put it in your U-Haul. Somebody done took it out the house for you and everything, you know. They'll put the refrigerator in there. You like, I didn't want to take that down the stairs. you know, I'm just saying, you know. But don't be all like, girl, I ain't thinking about them. Then when you see that dumpster, you like,
oh hell.
And then the bailiff like, you was put out. You got this paper? Because we got the paper from the judge. The judge signed it right here. Yeah. You supposed to have been out 10 days ago.
Come on out.
Come on out. Now, some of these bailiffs be helpful. I must say, in their defense, some of them be very helpful, because I had an eviction where she was so upset. Beyond me. Why are you upset? Ma'am, why are you mad? You haven't paid this landlord in a year. You done rolled the whole pandemic out, you know, and now you got to get out and you mad. You should have been packed. You should have been already had your residence. You should have been already had your address changed. You should have been already had keys to your new house. Okay? You should have already had that. Period. Y'all waking up with your house coat on, talking about what you talking about. You know what we talking about.
You said with your house coat on.
Got the house coat on, girl, like they putting shoes
like,
and stuff. Girl,
I didn't know they were coming today.
Let me tell you another thing. After them 10 days, the bailiff can come at any day.
Yeah, anytime.
At any time.
They're giving you time to leave.
They give you 10 days. After that 10 days, the judge signed the writ. And the writ says, get him. Throw him out. Now you could throw him out. And y'all wait on that.
I don't know why you better leave like the exorcism is in your house. What we doing?
I would be gone.
Get out.
Yes. The judge said 10 days. If I'm just going to be trifling, I'm going to drag it out to the 5th day. The 5th day, you know,
but
like
the 10th day.
Like, all right, I guess I'll go on and go. I'll probably even go pick up my last boxes on the 8th day. But after the 10th day, you ain't playing with me, buddy. You will not embarrass me. You would not drop the dumpster in front of my house. You would not have a pack of guys knocking on my door with shovels and garbage bags ready to throw all my stuff. Not everything.
And they're gonna break it. They don't
care.
They ain't gonna give you no tender love and care with your stuff. But why would you do that though?
Girl, she left like, I'm finna go get a U-Haul. Y'all ain't throwing my stuff in the garbage.
But you getting the U-Haul in the 8th hour. So I'm sorry, not the 8th, the 9th hour.
But the bailiffs was so nice that they put a lot of her stuff right there on the grass.
So
and then they even start helping her put it in the U-Haul. Like,
oh, that was nice.
That was nice of them. Like, okay.
Because they ain't have to do none of that.
They
really.
didn't. They could have been like, y'all got to get it out the trash.
Because they got something to do. We got another house to do.
Yeah, y'all got to get it out the trash. But they didn't. They was very helpful. And she was very hostile. And she was mad at me. They always mad at the property manager. I don't care. That's why when I see people, even in the beginning, I be like, I'm not all like, yes, oh, because I know you're fake.
Oh.
Because under stress, you're going to change, turn into an animal.
Oh,
yeah. Miss A. And then you like, yeah, Miss A, F you. You like.
We got to drop the F-bombs.
I wasn't the one that,
didn't pay the rent.
Didn't pay your rent. You should be saying that to Charles. Look. Oh. You know the guy that wasn't on the lease but was living here? You should be mad at him.
His name gotta be Charles.
Charles. Just sound like a child. Charles. Charles, what you mean you ain't got your half? He ain't got his half. He ain't got his half. We got a little couple that we putting out now, girl. Whew.
Now if your name is Charles and it don't apply to you, let it fly.
And even if it do, Charles, pay the rent. Pay the rent.
Where your half at?
Where your half at, Charles? But that was such a little nice couple. They moved in, you know. Then we started getting complaints. Oh, it's like they drilling stuff in the middle of the night. It's like they beating on the floor. So the owner called them.
Wow.
They said, oh, I'm sorry, we was having sex. Okay.
We tearing the walls down. Kind of sex we having?
Then they got into it. And they want to call me. The girl want to call me. Yeah, I'm not going to be homeless. He got to go. He this, he that. He cut the lights off. He this, he that. I'm like.
Sound like you need to get him turned on.
I am not your therapist, man. I'm not the therapist. You calling me like the roof leaking. That's when you call me for stuff like that. Like the stove not working. Yeah. You know, the refrigerator is not running.
You're right.
But all that extra stuff, tell somebody else.
Yeah, because she want to swing from the chandeliers.
No. And that's another thing. He called like she a stripper. She ain't got no real job. She can't stay there. I want my security deposit back. No, that's not security deposit. I want my first rent back.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Girl, listen.
Were they both on the lease?
Yes. Y'all both got to go. Now y'all both got to go.
Wow.
Now y'all mad.
I see that goes into a whole nother subject now.
They need a tiny house.
No.
Yeah, they
don't move in with people if you can't afford it on your own.
They married.
Oh.
I think that's what they said.
If you're not married and you're sitting here trying out what it would be like to live with somebody, my suggestion is
don't do it.
If you're going to do it, make sure you can afford the rent and the utilities.
Don't do it
without the individual. Just in case something happens. I told my nephew that. It was like, don't move in with somebody. She's saying don't do it.
Just don't do it. Don't do it. If it's not your wife, don't do it. If it's not your husband, don't do it.
The only reason why I have an issue is because you want to understand people's habits, unless you're not paying attention.
Spend a bunch of nights.
You know what? That doesn't work though.
It do.
It
do. Spend a night. Spend a bunch of nights.
She said spend a bunch of nights.
At least if you spend a bunch of nights, people stay on their A game. How about that?
But when I leave, you're gonna be on your no game.
Be on your no game, and when I get back, I'll be back at 5. Get it back together. But see, if we live together, then you just like you late. This me. Nah, I don't want to see you. I want to see that guy I met. That's the problem. That's why people need to not be fake.
You're right, but
Stop
you know
being fake.
everybody got their representative.
No, they don't. I don't have one.
I'm saying those that are faking,
They should
have
not.
their representative.
Kill them. Kill your representative.
Kill
Whoever
your
it is.
Die!
That part of me doesn't live anymore.
Woo! Oh,
Y'all show up like Vanna White, you know, and then
or Vanna Black.
they can't keep up with it. That's why I just wear lipstick. Yeah, just throw a little lipstick on, you know. At least you won't walk past me in the gas station like, oh, I didn't know that was it. Everybody don't do their makeup naturally. You know, your makeup look natural.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's natural.
It's not too much.
Yeah, you don't look like somebody else. Somebody else I'd have been like, who is it?
Who is that?
Who at the door? You said Lakita. Let me go through my
So
phone.
they don't look like her?
I'm going through my phone to see another picture. That can't be Lakita. I don't need nothing that's not gonna make me be me. Randy with some lashes, extensions on.
Yeah, and I commend you for them lashes. Don't let me go there about them lashes.
Them bat wings, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hello. These men is laughing at y'all. And so are the drag
Oh
queens.
gosh, because it's too much.
Let the drag queens have it.
Like that's their thing.
Yeah.
Let them do that.
Did you notice how stuff done just changed?
I don't want to talk about it because I was looking at pictures like my daughter. She's not a makeup person. You know, she's pretty when she put it on, but she's natural. And I find it interesting how the girls now in middle school and high school, they want to do it all up and be
Dramatic.
Yes. And it's like, for what? You're in school. Who are you doing it for? And I find it, I don't know. It's not necessary. Your natural beauty should shine. And my thing is, who's gonna know who you really are if you putting all that other stuff
Always
on?
looking like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. So by the time you take it off, the guy looking at you like, hey, what the hell? You done scared the bejesus out of
No,
him.
Carmen was light skinned. Like, I am Carmen. No.
I'm choking now.
Which reminds me, now this is like way off, okay? But hey,
We can talk about other
stuff, okay? So I watched the clip today. It was a group of people, a podcast, and they were talking with some transgenders, okay?
Okay.
And the transgenders were saying, what's wrong with having sex? What's wrong with men having sex with transgenders? And the men were saying, because I'm not gay. Yeah, but I'm a woman. He said, you were born. You are biologically a man. Whether you got titties, a coochie, or whatever, you are a man. And I don't want to have sex with a man. I'm not gay. She got so mad.
Why?
The transgender got so mad that she got up and was like, you gonna make me put my hands on you. He said, see, you going into man mode. Look at you. You are upset at me because I don't want to have sex with a man.
And see, and
that's a thick topic.
It is because, yeah, that's
thick. If you gonna get a penis and cut your titties off, and I've already known you with titties in the vagina, Lakita, and now you talking about I'm Larry.
But I still got fallopian tubes and a uterus.
LaCarrere. Baby, I knew you as a woman, and if I just don't know. That was a big.
But here's the thing: if that's a decision you make, that's fine. But don't get mad at the responses that you receive because that's not what somebody else likes. You can't make anybody like you for the change that you made. That was a decision you made. And that doesn't mean a person is discriminating towards you. They just have a preference.
Yeah, and stop
And
tricking
that's okay.
people. Stop trying to trick people.
No, but tricking will get you killed.
Yeah.
Tricking people will get you killed. Let somebody find out who you were.
Happened. That just happened, and that guy got away with it.
Remember Jenny Jones?
No, that guy that just happened. Like last year, they called it a crime of passion. Yeah, he got away with it because he was a college student and was messing around with this supposedly older woman. Okay.
Wow.
But it wasn't. It was a transgender. Okay. The woman used to be a man.
Oh, wow.
And when he found out, I don't know if he told him or what the situation was, he beat him to death.
Wow.
And they had been dating for like a year. He beat him to death. He said because he felt so betrayed. So I'm just saying, I don't care if you got to get a t-shirt made to say, hey, I ain't a man no more. Let people know ahead of time. Not after the first date. Not after they done kissed you. Not after y'all don't hug and caress each other. Let people know up front.
So they'll know what they're doing.
So they'll give people a choice. That's my issue with everything.
Give people a choice.
Take people choices away.
And that's the same thing with a man who might not want to be committed. If you want multiple girlfriends, say you want multiple girlfriends.
Give me a choice because
let me decide on if I want to deal with you and your other girlfriend.
I may not be ready for one man. But see, the problem is people are selfish.
Yeah.
People are selfish.
No, and not only that, they're afraid of the response. They are afraid of the response and the rejection. So in order to make sure they loop you in, they get you all wrapped up in your feelings and emotions. And before you know it, you're involved. And all of a sudden, well, I got another girl, or, I got another guy, or whatever the case may be, or I'm a transgender,
see, I'm nosy.
Or whatever the case may be.
I am very nosy. I say that for the record. I'm nosy. I want to see your ID.
Oh, and I don't blame you.
I'm going to need to see your ID. I'm like the bartender, okay? I need to make sure you're over 21 and you're a black male as you are saying you are.
Oh, my gosh. Remember the old licenses?
Because if that sucker say F.
Remember.
Wait a minute. Girl, for real? For real, girl? You gonna come take me out?
Wait a minute. Remember that one we had at Benji Gates, and I kept calling her sir. I didn't know until I grabbed the license and was making copies. I said, ooh, I made a mistake. Sorry. But she didn't mind. I was calling her sir the whole time. Yeah.
She was excited you was calling her sir.
Apparently, yeah. Because I couldn't tell she was heavier, and I couldn't tell.
I need to know.
Yeah,
and people should know. People should know.
Be upfront.
People should know. You should be like.
But you can't get mad at the response, though. You cannot get mad at the response. If you're attracted to somebody, but they're not into being with a transgender individual, you cannot be mad at the response because remember, it was a choice you made.
Mm-hmm.
So I
have gay friends. I went to.
That's what I'm saying. I have it in the family.
I went to a gay
whatever.
pool party, right?
Uh-oh.
I must say, best pool party I've ever been to, hands down. Besides the ladies trying to get me. Okay, I must be, hey, all right, girl, but So, I didn't know it was a gay party, all right? I had no idea.
Till she got there.
Until I got there. I still didn't know. Just oblivious, okay? Because it was my friend party, so. Because I see men and women there. All right?
Well, who you thought was men? Oh, no, it was me. Oh.
Yeah, so it was just pro-gay, whatever type party. So I'm in the hot tub, and the hot tub is connected to the pool.
Uh-huh.
And so the girls start climbing over it like crabs. Like I was in boiling water, and they was like, hey. They was getting closer to me, and they was all like,
hey, want to taste the rainbow?
They was throwing water on me. I was like,
Like then it dawned on you like, hold on.
I'm
wait a
like, let me get up out of the hot tub and go get something to drink. All right, so I go get me a little. They had these nice little freeze pops, tipsy freeze pops. Come back, get back in the pool. Trying to give me ass bumps with, hold up, okay, what's going on? So one of my other friends was DJing. She got on the mic and was like, hey, yo, the lady in the leopard is my boss. She's not gay. She's just here for supportive purposes only. Please leave her alone. So I guess she saw me like, all right, yay, oh, okay, get that. No, I don't want to do that. Just here to enjoy the weather and the food and all that stuff,
Right.
Then I go and see a couple more gay girls that I knew. And she like, what you doing here? I said, you know what? I don't know. I don't know.
So I came to support.
Obviously, I can't support my gay friends without being gay. Okay? And that's messed up. That's how much of a, society it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it shouldn't be. Because y'all want to be, not treated differently. Yet, with somebody that's different there, it's like, what you doing here? This is a gay club. Like, oh, I thought water was for everybody. Everybody can't get wet.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go where everybody can get wet at. SeaWorld or something. Because obviously here.
SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Oh, the water rides.
Yeah, I even went to a party. A dreadhead party. And me and my sister, Chanel, we dancing on the dance floor. We didn't have a choice. Wasn't nowhere to sit. All the chairs was taken. So we get there. Girl, next time I go get my hair done, she like, girl, guess what? I said, what? They said, why you ain't tell us Rhea was gay? I said, girl, they said, yeah, old girl she was with. She said, I had to tell them that was her sister. Her blood sister. Like, it's okay for them to dance together.
Oh, wow.
That was my protection.
Right.
If I'm going to dance with a girl, it's going to be Lakita. Hey, Lakita, stay close to me. I won't let him get you if you won't let him get me. Okay?
Done that before.
Yeah, you have to. Safe.
Yeah.
You have to be safe.
I agree.
Because some people are aggressive.
Who you telling? I won't go there about aggressive men, but yeah.
Men aggressive too. I had a man tell me, grab me up. Well, I like them short. I said, me too. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, thank you. Like, sir, don't grab me. I like them short. I do too. I had to grab him back up. He was like,
He shocked.
Yeah. Like them Jamaican bars, girl.
I want to talk about oh my gosh. I had an experience with one.
I'm sure you did. That's all you get in there is experience. If you want to experience, go to a Jamaican bar.
Yeah,
if you don't have an experience, you that type.
Yeah.
You belong there.
Yeah.
Other than that, you go home like this. I done been sexually harassed.
Groped.
I done been almost taken home.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even in your country and I'm finna get taken right here in America. Like, she going with me. No, sir. I am sober.
He probably asked how many jobs you got. How many jobs you got?
I'm not going with you. You need to come home with me. No, I do not. I saw what y'all do.
Yeah, no. We're not doing that.
The internet taught me.
Ooh.
Yeah. You'll never try to get a ransom off me. Yeah, no.
It's too much.
Yeah, and the other guys be like, y'all got too much mouth here in America. Y'all American women. Them Nigerian men.
The African men.
Yeah,
I dated one before.
You did?
I was overseas. I was in Africa. I mean, not Africa. I was in England, and there was one down in London that I dated. But I had met a Jamaican. He was a little bit aggressive. I had a guy with me. He was like 6'4". He was a music producer. And I had a guy, so I used to hang out with the cops when I was in the military. And one of the guys, he's 6'4" too. He's like, "Kitty, you need help?" I was like,
right, like, who is that?
He's like, do we need to, you need some backup? I was like, I should be okay. And that was like the end of that. And I think I only met up with him one time in order to get some music from him because I was doing a song. But yeah, they're a little aggressive. And,
yeah, girl, I worked with one at the bank.
Middle
he was
Eastern
mad
men,
at me
Middle
because
Eastern men are aggressive too.
Girl, he was mad at me because
yeah.
I didn't want to go to the dollar show with him. Remember the dollar show?
They only got one left, unless they close that one. Did they close the one at Allen Park down?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last one that I know of.
But I said, sir, that's somewhere you take your girlfriend. After y'all been dating for a long time.
Yeah.
And y'all just want to go get a movie real quick. Y'all balling on the budget or something, but
balling on the budget.
Don't offer me no dollar show. You told me about the show. I said that's the dollar show. That's the dollar show. It's more than $1.
Right there. Look, it was
Sir,
on Van Dyke and 12 Mile.
It's $2.50.
Not Van Dyke. Who was that? Not Van
The
Dyke.
Quinder.
There you go. The Quinder and 12 Mile.
It's $2.50. I don't want to go.
Hell, it used to be $1.25.
I don't want to go. I know it's under $5.
Yeah.
And I know ain't none of the movies new.
No.
I don't want to go. That's somewhere you go with your family. Because y'all ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, and it's a cheap
But
date.
that ain't nowhere you take nobody on the first date.
No.
And he was like, why is it about money? Like, it's not about money. It's about the experience. And this isn't a great experience going to the dollar show. It would never be a second date if you wouldn't have asked me and just pulled up there. I'd have been like, that's like saying, why you won't go to McDonald's? Like, excuse me?
For a first date?
We ain't going to McDonald's for no date. Never. You better not never pull up at a drive-thru with me. I ain't doing it.
When we just picking up some food?
No, we not. No, we not. Go by yourself. I'll be home.
I'm just picking up some. You want no fry?
Nope, I don't.
You don't want a fry?
Nope, if you don't.
How about apple pie?
Listen, everybody know what McDonald's is.
Yeah.
And if you don't value me,
you won't.
You know what I'm saying? You don't buy me that. You want me to die? You don't care about my insides? It's not about the money. It's about the value.
They don't care about their inside.
So I don't want to date nobody like that. I have a preference.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
So again, you can't get mad when people have their own preferences.
You can't.
So, with that being stated, I hope you learned something today about tiny houses, although we segue our way into other stuff.
Always.
Oh, yeah, always. But we enjoyed talking about it. And also, again, if you have any suggestions, you can call or text. I would prefer a text because I prefer a text. It's, what is that number? 947-234-4633. 947-234-4633. Or is it 847? Is it 847?
Don't call it. Just forget it. Just forget about it. We'll say it again next time.
It's not. I've said it in other videos. Watch
the other video.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. You guys have a great one. Bye. Hey, girl, this thing.